DizzyLeChuck.
And I'm StubbyTheAngryBeaver.
We are on our way to Red Bull Waterloo in London on the train from the East Midlands where we come from to King's Cross in London. And we're going to check to our hotel and head down to the, after some lunch, head down to the Odeon Luxe for the knockouts today and tomorrow. Then StubbyTheAngryBeaver is going to go home because he's too angry to stay. And I'm going to stay for the finals at Royal Albert Hall on Monday. So, bring you all along for the ride.
You're going to capture Royal Albert Hall, that's what you're doing.
What do you mean?
In the map, you capture Royal Albert Hall, so you're going to capture Royal Albert Hall.
For extra population space.
Yeah. Space, yeah.
So, yeah, come along for the ride. Hello, I am DizzyLeChuck.
And I'm StubbyTheAngryBeaver.
And here we are for the Red Bull Londinium event, Age of Empires 2 tournament, $170,000 prize pool, LAN event, the biggest in history. Quite big for a 25-year-old game, you might say, but you know, I've been playing the game myself, we've been playing the game ourselves for 25 years or so, and we still play every week.
Sometimes more.
Sometimes more. We played yesterday morning, but the plan for the weekend overall is that we've travelled today. Some of the group stages have already taken place over the last few days, but they weren't public events. So today and tomorrow at the Odeon Luxe on Leicester Square, that's going to be the knockout games, for knockout games. Today we've got the Viper versus Mr. Yo, and what's the other one? Sebastian versus Hart, to determine who's going to play Hera and Leary in the semi-finals tomorrow. So that's happening today and tomorrow at the Odeon Luxe in Leicester Square, and then on Monday is the finals, which is going to be at the Royal Albert Hall.
Yes.
StubbyTheAngryBeaver is going to go home before then, but
I'm not capturing Royal Albert Hall. I won't have the extra pop space.
No. So, yeah, the plan is we've just arrived in London, not very long ago. We actually live in Lincoln, which is in the East Midlands in the UK, so it took us a couple of hours to get down here. We're staying over tonight in a Premier Inn at Blackfriars. That's where we're heading towards now to drop our bags and stuff before we head out for some lunch and then to the actual event. And then I'm also staying tomorrow night because I'm here for the final. So yeah, we'll bring all the action to you as we go. We're just going to get to our hotel now and then drop our bags and head out for some lunch.
Who do you think's going to win it?
Leary.
I think the Viper's got it.
No.
The Viper's got it in the bag.
Predictions for today. Well, we'll do that later. Here we are at the Odeon Luxe, as you can see, on Leicester Square, and we're going to talk about our predictions for the first set, Stubby, which is
someone needs to announce me.
That's true. Stubby the Angry, which is I mean, I've been following the tournament so far, and the first set is Sebastian versus Hart. Sebastian's not had a good run in terms of results, although he did have a really good result yesterday, but has played really well in all the games. So I'm actually going for a Sebastian win, but I think it's going to be close, 3-2 for Sebastian in the first set. That's my guess.
I think Hart's going to win it 3-2.
Why do you say that?
Just because
I said the other.
I think Hart is in the top 3 players. I really think he is. I think Vitality is 1, 2, 3 really at the moment. I think Hart's had a really hard journey to this point.
Well, maybe you hadn't seen Sebastian's game yesterday.
Yeah.
And he was only 3-2 to Viper on him. Only 3-2.
That's true. It was. He did come back. Yeah.
And he's an upcoming talent.
It's true. It could be Sebastian, but I just think with the coaching that Hera and Leo will give Hart, I think Hart will probably prevail in the knockouts. But yeah, could be either.
We'll see about that. So yeah, we're at the Odeon now. I don't think we can go in yet. We might be able to, but we're going to take the opportunity to get something to eat before we go in, and then see if we can get some decent seats. So. Things are pretty crazy already. Look at the queue. Let me show you the queue. We're in situ.
Show my marketing. You're not even allowed Coca-Cola in here. It's got to be in a Red Bull cup.
It's quite a lot more comfortable than I expected in here. The seats recline. We have leg room for days. We literally didn't need to book that hotel, did we? Just sleep here. That's amazing. I'll show you around the event. Hang on. The setup.
Ja, aber nicht alles.
Looks incredible. So we have to sit through an Age of Empires 4 match first. So I don't think I've ever watched a live Age of Empires 4 game in my life. Have you? I did play it once for about 5 minutes, judged it, and then never played again.
We played a few games of Age of Empires 3 and decided that wasn't for us.
Oh, years ago.
Yeah, years ago. When it first came out, we can't believe we bought it.
Yeah, but didn't you play 4 when the demo came out?
No, my 4 is the experience on here.
You know, the only thing I don't like about it is the scenery isn't well lit. I was trying to work out for ages what I don't like about it, and it's just that the scene isn't well lit. Like AOE2 is daylight, and it's almost unnaturally daylight. But AOE4 is more, the lighting's more realistic, which I didn't think was very good, and that's why I didn't like it.
Yeah, it's true.
This is lush.
I've just noticed that the ships have got health bars on.
Yeah, so they have. Can we go back for more Red Bull Unlimited?
I guess.
His armies do but run.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing a really good job of trying to pick off all these spears, but right now, this army that's right here, the only killer of the elephant are those spears, really. But we do see in the production tab 6 batches of crossbows at a time. The count is already 18 for those bad boys. Those deal with these elephants very easily. So I dare say once those guys cross the field here, it's going to be lights out for Puppy Paw.
Yeah, that's some desperation will lose at the end of the match, probably. We'll see if Puppy Paw nest of bees on the field. That could be enough because it's been tricky with the villagers repairing. It has been difficult, but now we will see the desperation. Marine Lord will try and plant villagers strategically on the sacred site. This pauses the timer from counting down. 10 seconds to victory is Puppy Paw if he's able to keep this sacred site clear of blue units. I don't know, can he do it?
I don't think he can. Marine Lord right now with a 50 supply lead. He has taken control of the site. Puppy Paw does not have a leg to stand on. He's no longer got any spearmen alive whatsoever, but Marine Lord has to be careful. He has to stay on the
stay on the side, stay on the side. Everybody stay calm. Keep your hips in order, stay on.
Just like his logo, his animal, his Wallow animal, the shark. Yeah, he really embraced that today. And the last bit of food here for Puppy Paw being gathered out, those berries in the north. 45 pop against 95. Marine Lord also grabbing the relics, the sites, adding insult to injury, even getting a little bit of a cow boom, a farm situation going off, and Puppy Paw, hand off the keyboard, rubbing his head a little bit, not feeling good about this one, and yeah, this meant a lot to him.
GG is called. Marine Lord will make it. We will do it. He's done it. Puppy Paw.
Waiting for the first Age of Empires 2 games to start. What did you learn about AOE4, Stubby, from watching that?
There's a unit called the Free Flush, what was it?
Freeman or something.
Genghis Khan.
It was quite a lot of action, wasn't there?
Yeah, less boomy, a lot of action, yeah. There's like, armies were a lot smaller. You had armies of like 15 units, really. It wasn't like massive armies of 60 like AOE2.
Yeah. Those villagers could run very fast.
They didn't have a wheelbarrow.
I didn't like the top down view.
It's a bit strange, yeah. I also thought it was almost the noise coming from the, like some of the units were a bit strange.
Well, the cheers were good when they went into battle.
Yeah. I think that's true.
Anyway, we're going to enjoy Hart versus Sebastian now. It's the best of 7. Final prediction?
I think Sebastian will have it. He's got the support in the room, hasn't he?
4-2 Sebastian to me.
I reckon it'll be close. I reckon it'll be 4-3.
Not that more than 200, alright, but the units can't halve those Bloodwood Archers. Castle is down, and right now, with over 101 military, 3,000 score difference, GG has been called. Sebastian taking game number 1.
Oh, this has to feel so good. Such a late pick. Crowd is loving it as well, giving the well-deserved respect. Direction in 1 minute and 10 seconds once Hart gets in. And we're getting herbal medicine.
Okay.
That's faster healing for units in a castle or all buildings.
Yeah.
A tech that we rarely see.
Okay. I mean, it's gonna be an Imperial in a moment. He has an important advantage, and I think he's gonna be thinking, if he's in Imperial, what army I do now? I mean, denying that monastery is gonna be very nice. It's 4 relics that he's gonna lose, at least for a moment.
That's so villagers there for the repair.
Okay,
Even
look
3.
at this. He dodged it, man.
That's funny.
But why he didn't dodge anymore?
Well, he was microing the Magna at the same time. Gets the kill there. Got a good shot in. Oh, doesn't get conversions. Eats one. Monks are trying to return the favor. Jumps to the town center. Really nice micro by Hart.
Yeah, it's really good. Really good done by both. Devotion now here. He has to be careful. Don't go in. Don't lose the monk. He's healing now. Now he's dodging though. No, not anymore. Okay, but there's so many elephants. 35 army. 35 army, that is gonna be converted, not anymore. Bought Kinaro, just bought Kinaro all in all, and he still have 1,000 food.
How does Hart have no production? He only has 3 skirmishes. He's seeing this for quite some time. Now the elephant archers are moving in.
Wow, he's going in with all the elephant archers. He has to be careful. He's gonna take some villages. So many elephant archers will take now the mangonels. He's still gonna rate a lot. I mean, he's gonna be in Imperial, but what population he has?
We thought, okay, this will be
2-2
like
at the end of
minutes
4
where
games.
Hart is really struggling. It wasn't a
Nothing
single
on.
second where he struggled. Yeah, he lost some farms. That's the big
not
plus
much separate
against
them, is it, really?
civilization that only wants to play one single time.
I agree. I think the last game Sebastian made a big mistake in not getting ballistics when he could have done. I would have really stopped Hart's CA.
I think the
Be anyone's
range
set.
makes a lot of sense, right? Because
There's some
that
very
is not
excited
timing,
people here.
But
Very
indeed, the
excited
siege
people.
workshop
The guy at the back.
ballistics
The guy at
was
the
a bit
back.
questionable because he could have prevented
Bit of a
those
Hart
CA from
fan.
moving out.
No doubt about that.
And then our next door neighbours are definitely a Sebastian fan.
Yeah. It'll be a good game so far, but the final set was meant to start 10 minutes ago, innit? We're only at 2-2 in the best of 7, so it'll be a little while longer. Stubby will offer his greasy burger soon.
I'll be off to bed. Go to bed.
Bloodline, so those Cavalries are very tanky. That's why he's moving into these skirmishes. Mangonel down, not for Hart. He has to be careful. Population is still the same. How the population is still the same, I don't know.
Absolute madness. No idea how Hart is this well positioned in this game. More villagers being pulled to the center. Tries to go for another tower, but there's another Mangonel around. This time better protected though, and Hart is winning the Mangonel trade.
Yes, this is a great job. For the first time, Hart got more army here. He's gonna take now the galley. No! And now the Mangonel is down. Cavarts is going forward. Look at the Mangonel. Remember that if he's doing a castle, Jasama towers from Japanese can be insane in this situation. So he has to be careful. There's a couple of monks as well. He's gonna go with so many knights. +2, 23 army, 25. He's going to convert. The schemes are coming. You don't want to get any conversion. Look how they're microing all the time, Nelly. They're microing every single unit.
Looks absolutely beautiful. Now tries to lock in summon conversions. Crossbows a bit too far to the front. Maybe does Sebastian consider engaging here? Doesn't look like it.
No, because also he's in the downhill. He needs to go back. It's not the best moment here to do it. He lost a knight, but he's going to convert now. He gets to switch the target, but 1 conversion,
Gets
2
two.
conversions. This is 8 conversions, and now he's gonna dive in because those monks are not with the faith, and it's gonna take the battle.
He
He's
is
winning
taking
this.
the battle. He has 1-2 upgrades on all his knights. On the other side, we only have one single armor upgrade. This should be better for the Franks player. Crossbow numbers are going down. Knight fight will be won by the Frank as well.
He's taking so many units now. The knights are going down. Look at the army numbers. He's gonna snowball so badly. And if you kill everything here and then, now you can go on raid. And he is keep producing monks, knights, and skirmishes. The timing, the momentum is for Sebastian.
He's trying to push into a game 7. He tries to give us the perfect show. Gold exposed at the front. There are only 2 gold tiles protected in the back. And that's a whole map.
Oh, he's inside. He needs to send now everything. Don't lose the skirmishes. The knights are going to be around. He's now losing some units that you don't want to lose. But he's still open. No, it's open all the time.
Red dots everywhere. He is pushing hard to the limit. And Hard can't deal with this. We said Byzantines is the best Civ at defending, but it feels like Gitans might be the best Civ at attacking.
Yes, that's correct. That's completely correct. Even with those little bastards during all the game, it's crazy. He's still attacking all over the map, ladies and gentlemen. GG called Sebastian, and his reaction is insane. Has won and is in the semi-final from the Red Bull Londinium.
You got it right then.
Got it right. I don't know who's more knackered, them or me or you or whatever.
4-3, you said.
4-3, yeah.
Well done.
I felt it was going to be close.
It's been very loud, and the atmosphere's been really good, isn't it? People on their feet for Sebastian and cheering him all the way and cheering on for Hart all the way. I thought there was going to be fisticuffs at one point between
The diehard
between a few of them.
is not happy.
No, that's her in front of us.
No, and also at the back.
Yeah, so we're meant to. We got one more set to go. It's 7:10. Stubby's after his dinner.
Might pop out midway.
They don't sell it here apart from a box of popcorn, which we've already had. So now we get to see the Viper. What's your prediction?
I think the Viper's going to do it 4-1.
4-1. I'll stick with 4-2. Stick with 4-2 to the Viper.
I just don't think Mr. Yo's brought anywhere near his best throughout drawing the group stage. I don't think he was very good.
Very good.
I don't think he was very good.
No, you would have beaten him.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
I certainly would have briefed him if I didn't beat him.
With Slavs, your favourite Civ.
No, Dravidian Elephant Archers.
So let's see how we get on with the next set. That was really, really fun.
Incoming, because now the Archer shows up. Now Yo's got to work a little bit harder, which should mean it's tougher for him to micro here. Now Viper as well. He also has to micro both sides, and he still doesn't have the numbers next to the dock. He's pulling back. Yo's going to fight. Yo's going to try and trap Viper, which is extremely ambitious. And he blocks his own villagers.
What is this from Mr. Yo? He tried to trap the Archer as if the men-at-arms didn't exist.
Oh man, and now just being off of gold could mean he can't produce on water.
Unable to push forward towards his base.
Yo was a little wasteful with those Cav Archers. I think if he expected to lose those rocket carts, maybe he still has like 25 or 30 of them. The Iron Pagodas are always going to make the difference there, though. They're way better than the Magyar Hussars.
Falling.
They're way better than the Skirmishers, too, but Viper's Castle is still on the way up. Yo is running around with his Cav Archers. Can he stop this castle? No siege for Viper. The Skirms are getting attacked. It seems like there's a lot of action.
Still here. The Iron Pagodas absolutely shredded that army. How much is left on that castle? Viper is hard committing to this.
Final palisade wall. There's a lot of spearmen here.
Frustrating for Yo. He gets tapped by the spearman. Viper is holding open the wall. Yo needs to stop these units coming in, and he gets the final tap. Let's go. Mr. Yo gets that wall up. It was a close run thing. Great block from Viper and great engagement.
Spearman's not there, though, Dave.
Spearman is not there, and it's Tatar scouts on the hill. I think Mr. Yo's going to get a villager.
Yeah, Viper could go for some crazy quick ball right now. He could go for some crazy quick ball, and he actually gets the crazy quick ball.
Viper!
Viper says...
The Keshik saw it.
Oh, dude. Well, I honestly, losing the Mangonels isn't too terrible because this is great value.
Viper, that's not going up.
Wow.
Nice denial there from Mr. Yo. A little bit of momentum to his side. Still doesn't even out the game.
I want to see Viper just play full skirm right now. You're up against mainly Cav Archers, and he did get Bracer already, Dave, and he's still holding. He's still 5
pushing.
relics as well.
He's still pushing, and Yo is just struggling to get army count.
Does Yo tap?
GG, well played. Good luck next round. Viper through to the semis.
Wow, what a series, though. What a series. At a certain point, it felt like this was always going to go to 7 games. It was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. but Viper just found another gear, went full send. In that game, he showed a lot of patience, and Viper will be moving into the semifinals. It's got to mean the world to him.
Felt like Yo had the momentum after game 3, right? He broke the
We're out. You can see the rest of the crowd behind us. Met a couple of people from that I knew, that viewers or Discord members, so that was nice. Anyway, turns out I was right on the second match, 4-2 to the Viper, really good set. And Stubby was right on the first one, 4-3 to Sebastian. So, yeah, good, really good day, really interesting. What do you make of it, Stubby?
I'm knackered.
Knackered. What you done is sit
Well,
there.
I know, but it's quite intense, and I feel sorry for Sebastian. He must have been knackered. He looked absolutely exhausted.
Yeah, you aren't
Especially
knackered enough
after
to
his
do
press-ups.
20 press-ups.
Yeah. I was expecting him to do some more when he won, but maybe he was instructed not to.
Lots of Age of Empires fans behind us. So took us right till 9:45 to get out. So we joined the queue at 11:30, 12, something like that. So we were there for the best part of 10 hours. Most of the time sat down. The only food we could get was popcorn.
Yes.
And some other cold food like nachos.
Unlimited Red Bull.
Basically a bag of crisps. So we didn't really eat. I had a massive pot of popcorn, which I ate most of, and I must have had 4 cans of Red Bull.
It's free.
Makes your stomach hurt.
It does make sense.
So that came like
See
running
Will off in
water.
between.
So we're going to go get something to eat now. See what we can do. Whilst most of the attendees went off to karaoke, we came up to Wagamama's to eat. Stubby's already given up on his fork and gone for... given up on his chopsticks and gone for a fork. Still on with the chopsticks.
I just chased it. It's just going to be maybe 3.
We had enough to eat, that's for sure.
Certainly have.
And I've made Stubby walk.
That's
To
right.
get a bus back to the hotel. It was a good day all in all. Really enjoyed all the sets. It was interesting watching the Age of Empires 2, although I could do without it.
No, 4.
4, that's right.
That's 4.
That's right. I could easily do without it. And then, but the 2 sets are incredible. The one from Sebastian 4-3, that was amazing. He stopped halfway through to give his signature press ups. I think we counted 20. That was funny. But he looked really delighted at the end. And then Viper, yeah.
Well, it could have gone either way. There was 2 games where Viper won, which I thought were very close. And then 1 game that Yo won that I thought was very close.
Well,
that Byzantine one.
I think they're always going to be close, them 2. But yeah, and then tomorrow we'll have Hera Viper, which will be the second game, and Leary Sebastian. So we'll see. I hope Sebastian and Viper win, but I doubt either of them will.
Why?
Though I would actually give Sebastian more chances to actually do it.
Well, he's Leary.
So we'll see about that. So we're gonna have we're gonna go back to the Premier Inn at, where are we staying?
Blackfriars.
Blackfriars. That's where we booked, and we'll see you fresh in the morning.
Fine.
For the morning, we're here at Dishoom for breakfast. See what Stubby's got. What you got, Stubby?
It's a sausage and arm roll.
I have a vegan Bombay. Delightful thing. We were just
green tea.
and a green tea. We were just talking about our predictions for the day, and in all realness, I think it'll be. Yes, please. Thank you. There we go. More chai. In reality, it's likely going to be a 4-1 for Hera and a 4-2 for Leary. What do you think?
I think Sebastian will take Leary all the way, and I think Sebastian's going to nick it 4-3. I'm probably the only one who thinks that.
You should be eating your hat.
Yeah. And I would like to think the Viper's got enough to beat Hera, but I just think Hera's too good. So I think Hera's probably going to nick it 4-1. I think Viper might get 1, maybe 2. Probably not. I think Hera's just a beast.
We've got a few hours before that though, so we're going to eat this and have a mamble around, see what's going on in London. Ready for the first game, which is AOE4. Yeah. We're talking about the rules to get in here and the the Red Bull sponsorship for the event, which is really cool. But it was quite strict, wasn't it, Stubby?
You're not allowed any branded drinks, anything apart from plain water, not even Glasso Smart Water, because it's owned by Coca-Cola. You have to decant that into a Red Bull branded cup.
Nothing on display.
I saw someone yesterday decant a Five Guys milkshake in a Red Bull cup. You decided not to decant your Costa, you were drinking it.
I down my Costa.
Yeah. And also the bag searches as well.
Well, that's expected. Make sure you don't sneak any in.
But you can drink as much of this stuff as you like, no problem.
If you must.
Completely free and unlimited.
I had 3 or 4 yesterday and my tummy hurt after. It was a mistake. But there's not much you can have here. I mean, you're stuck here now. I mean, it's midday now, and then we're going to be here till 9 o'clock or something. Stubby has to leave for his train about 8:45 because he's going home. I'm staying here for the final, but so he's hoping the games don't go on that much. But still, there's no time. There's no chance to have any dinner here. What we could actually do is take it in turns to go out and save our seats here because we have quite a good view at the front here. But there's not really a gap between the games either, so once the games start, there's not really a gap between them, so you're pretty much committed to eating popcorn for the day, so that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to have another 800 calories worth of tub of popcorn.
Are you going to mix it again, or are you going to order one?
I might just have salty this time. Don't know.
I don't think the sauce was that nice.
Well, you don't really taste your food, do you?
Well, taste that. But I mean, you have 2 portions of popcorn, are you? I'm going to pop out for a Burger King shortly during AOE4.
Yeah, he tried to go out before, but he got stuck in the rotating door or something.
No, the automatic doors were jammed shut, so people couldn't leave and you couldn't get in.
So yeah, I'm going to sit here and watch the AOE4 event. He's going to go off for a Burger King.
Says no villagers on food, aiming for this fight. If this doesn't go his way, we could see a really quick snowball from Wham, and the units are engaging in the center. Charges from both, trample used across the front line. Vortex now going to push forward on top of the archers. Wham fighting for a spot in the finals. Could this be the fight? The elephants start to go down. The archers now forced to kite back.
And I mean, he's got that fort to back him up, but it's not an upgraded fort at all. That thing does not deal the damage it wants to be doing. These are very high armor units, and look at that. Wham, with a huge flood of blue. The Khan also casting its arrow. Still, so many crossbows focusing down those big war elephants. One just kind of running behind enemy lines here, but the elephant count is just getting utterly destroyed. The horsemen getting on top of the archers as well.
Going down.
This does not look like the fight that Vortex wanted.
It's gonna be a wipe. It's gonna be a wipe for Wham. All the elephants, only one remains. He's running for the hills, for the trees. The few crossbows archers also going to be running away. This fort's going to go down, meaning the villagers, garrison inside, are certain to fall. Vortex taps out. GG Wham to the finals tomorrow.
Really solid play out of Wham throughout this series. You really felt that a lot of things that he thought about came into fruition here. The plans worked. Obviously, the hatchery game
forces his opponents to play his game at his pace.
My friends, you know him, you love him. A Red Bull Wallow champion waiting in the wings to take to the stage. Put your hands together and welcome Leary!
Through the group stages, and once again yesterday to make it to the semi-final.
Our next semi-finalist, the young up-and-comer. Please welcome him to the Red Bull Wallow stage. It is Sebastian!
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Look at that smile on his face, man. He's pumped to be here.
But he needs to attack. He's going to attack against Lightcast and Botkin Arrow.
$7.99 food. He had to wait.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Oh, it's so
man.
frustrating. He's coming in with the scouts. He's coming in with the archers, trying to get this fight before Bodkin Arrow, before Lightcav, and Leary even using the villagers. So he's going to sacrifice a few, but that's worth it. He knows he can clear the entire army.
Or maybe not. Let's see what is happening. Many scout. Nah. He will clean everything. He will clean absolutely everything, I believe. Now those archers are gone. Look at the army numbers going down. It's true that Sebastian has 10 villages more, but the problem is that the KD, he's doing exactly what he needs. And what he needs is to keep killing, keep the pressure. He is about to go up to Imperial. He's taking absolutely everything. And I really believe, Dave, that this game is not gonna go to Imperial anymore. This is total domination by Leary.
This is a better version of Leary than we even saw in the group stages.
No, I mean, zero chances for,
this is unfair.
For Sebastian in this game.
This is unfair. He has 5 Mangonels, 93 villagers. The res collected is ahead by over 6. Take resources away from the Cav Archers, but Leary is here at the perfect timing before that tower goes up. And once again, Sebastian under an insane amount of pressure from Leary. He's going to get all those villager kills back.
It's not even doing the tower. As you can see, the Cav Archers are there, the archers are there, and Leary is taking the game or not. He's going to be able to hold. He's under the tower, but he has Cav Archers on the left. All the army is bye-bye, and now those villages are also not doing it. Yeah, it's impossible. It's so hard, Dave. It's really so hard. Look at now. He has ballistic. He's killing so many. Village is 19.
Down. The shot comes in from Sebastian. That's a whiff. The villager does die, but there's still a repair villager forward.
Now he's going back. Leary is going back. He maybe feel like I don't need to. Yeah,
7th in the queue.
Oh my God. He maybe feel that he didn't need to go. This aggressive. Oh.
Just a shot to change the series. He doesn't kill one. How?
And now he lost his.
How?
Mangrel didn't kill anything. Now 5 Mangrels attacking the Dome Center. The elephants are going to be there. And Leary with this position. Even if the score. Castle, Dave.
Not coming up with any solutions.
It's not holding it. No, it's not holding it. And now he is going to call the GG. He's calling the GG. He's calling the GG. He's calling the GG. Unbelievable performance by Leary with a 4-0. That, I don't know. I was thinking that he was the favorite, but this performance by the kid, Dave, I mean, is speechless. Total domination. And you can see how happy he is. Definitely, Leary is in another grand final, Dave.
Especially the longer the streak grows, the more the dominance grows, and it's going to be a lot of pressure. Curious to see what Hera's going to bring to the table here, but I think that Hera just brings such a level of play. If you're going to take him down,
he went fast past on every single one, pretty much, apart from my last one.
Would have to be 6 or 7.
And Sebastian just the best two and raised one time of damage and couldn't kill him.
Hera himself was really good at dealing with
Leary didn't lose matches, not even in this tournament, so I think he'll do well tomorrow.
But now,
we did, he lost 3-0 to Hera in the group.
This is the first big LAN event show for him.
TTL is the first player ever to go all 15 matches without defeat.
Right? Leary, Hart, and Hera.
It might be his time.
Joining the team to win tournaments, to perform on the biggest stages. Is this maybe something that might shake him up a bit? Could shake him up, but he wasn't a team prior as well, and joined that team and then continued to win things as well. So wasn't quite to the level.
Well, I'll be the optimist and say 4-3 Viper.
We'll see. I'm just curious what version of both players do we see. Because we're talking about this tournament. Hera has been shaky at times leading up towards Castle. Misguessing misreading what his opponent's going to make as far as army in the MDL series. Struggling with some of the super late game as well in that series. And then with Viper.
It is Hera!
And today he will be going up against a player who refuses to wait for opportunities. He's the kind of player who creates them. He's willing to take daring risks. He's a living legend of this game.
He's waiting to take to the stage in the wings. My friends, make sure to make him feel welcome. Put your hands together for the Viper!
Under pressure, but Viper, can he get the damage here? He's not actively microing right now.
Villagers, oh, can't even squeeze through from the other side. Low HP Villager not getting punished. Viper, does he finish him off? No.
Lots of damage control on the other side for Viper to start the semi-final. Both players are going at it. Hera also added scouts very early, and Hera is through the wall as well. The extra military from Hera panning out so far. He's 4 OKD. It's going to be 5 OKD for Hera.
And he's still in. This could be more villager kills. He's actually microing back a bit further up.
Can he quick wall at all? He's got no army back at home. Nice quick walls from Viper. He can actually still take these resources as well.
And now he can produce pikemen out of all those 3-4 settlements that we have here for the potential defense.
Yeah, but there's big fights. There's big fights. There's conversions you need to focus on. Nice job from Viper so far not to lose the Vills. Hera is banking up the stone. Hera is on 3 town centers. Can Hera be broken here? Can Viper keep his monks alive?
Seems like the jump is happening here. Goes for another patrol. Monks are exposed. I think Viper needs to take this engagement, but he's not decimating the monk numbers. Hera's playing beautifully when it comes to monk micro.
Yeah, it really is. And the light cav are in the back. Viper's building castles that I don't think necessarily were part of the plan. That's a castle to just try and keep yourself in this game, in the series. Hera will find crazy damage, and he's also going to clear up everything in the middle. Yeah, so Viper's doing the right things here. He's looking for the follow-up, but he's not doing the right things here because the micro from Hera is again just slightly better, and Hera jumps on the army, and it has just been the theme of the semi-final. Hera kills the army, and Viper's got to be wondering what has gone wrong today.
Needs to build the tower immediately, but goes for the second archer range. Quick walls need to be there. Saves those villagers. Nice job for now, but this is just panic, and more villagers could go down. Archers are around. Scouts are squeezing in.
Oh man, when Viper is fully locked in, those walls get down. The timing is there, but Hera is here. Just like game number 1, half a second fast is going to tap out, and Hera does it. Final in Royal Albert Hall for Hera. What a performance.
He is the best player in the world that we have right now. The only one that could contest him would be Leary. Best of 9 tomorrow.
Yeah, and Leary knows him well. Leary will know his style because
Well, that was the worst possible semi-final day. The worst possible there could be.
It's a whitewash.
4-0, 4-0. Would you like to say what a whitewash is?
Well, it's a clean sweep, you know.
A sweep, yeah.
It's a whitewash. Someone doesn't. It's a pool term.
Well, we weren't playing pool. Anyway, it was the worst possible day at semi-final. 4-0, 4-0. And no game really came close in any of the sets. So
men against boys in both of them, to be honest.
Whereas we were out yesterday at 10 o'clock, it's now 7:15. Stubby even has the time to get something to eat before he heads back to his train.
Not quite.
And then, you know, for me, London's my own, but...
your hotel room's your own for tonight, for sure.
Before, oh yeah, I meant to ask them to clean your bed to get rid of your stench.
I've got a stench.
Well, there's no proof of that. Anyway, before you go back, what's your prediction for the final tomorrow? And will you be watching at home?
I'm watching at home. I think Leary was good, but I just think Hera was outstanding.
I think that's recency bias. I think you've forgotten just what Leary did in that game.
I don't know. I still think Hera will do it 4-2.
Well, obviously I expect Hera to win.
I think Hera will win 4-2. I don't think it'll be quite as obvious as it was today, but I think
Leary will take wins. Leary will definitely take wins. It depends on how Hera is when he turns up. Also, which one of them holds up to the nerves of playing in front of 3,000 people?
Who are the crowd going to support? Because there wasn't a massive amount of support in that room for Hera, and there wasn't a massive amount of support for Leary. But now Viper and Sebastian have gone. Who are the crowd supporting?
Well, they always want the underdog, as we found with
Sebastian. So who is the underdog with Hera?
Leary.
Is it?
Yeah, because Hera's won 15 in a row.
But Leary's won 2 Red Bull Wallows. Hera's only won 1.
No, irrelevant.
Oh, right.
And since then, he's not won one recently. Not since Hera's run started. So what everyone wants is for Hera's run to be broken. No disrespect to Hera, but they want for his run to be broken. Therefore, support Leary. That's what I want as well. You know, I think we need to make sure that it's getting competitive at the top. So I'm hoping for a 4-2 Leary. That's what I think.
I hope it'll be close, but I think Hera will win it 4-2.
Yeah. What's your observation on the event? as we meander our way through Chinatown.
It's been staged in a I don't think Red Bull upstage it. I thought Heidelberg was good. We didn't go to Spain, but I thought Heidelberg was good. But I mean, how do you beat Royal Albert Hall?
Well, and apparently the production tomorrow is going to be even stuff we don't know about yet.
Well, we know there's for live orchestra. That'll be one thing. But I mean, 3,000 people, and they're not sold all tickets, but they're quite close to selling out. 3,000 people watching an esports event is just massive. For a game that's 25 years old.
Watching Age of Empires esports event, yeah.
25 years old, and it's still got people still willing to part with £40 plus to travel.
Age of Empires developer, he's the one to talk to about pathing.
I just think the event's been brilliant. I mean, the cinema Luxe in Leicester Square was a great venue for it. My only slight gripe is I wish the streamers were actually on the stage rather than in my back, but it's just my opinion.
Yeah. So there we go. I'll let you know what's going on later, but say goodbye to Stubby for now as he heads back up north to Lincoln.
See you later.
And we'll see you. I can bring you tomorrow to render their opinion similar to Stubby's. Yeah, today was the semi-final stage, and it's quite different to how things were yesterday. Yesterday we saw really exciting matches between Sebastian and Hart being a 4-3 and the Viper and Yo at a 4-2. Really exciting matches. Today's quite the opposite. I mean, they were still good matches and exciting, but there were two clear winners on display in Leary and Hera at the top of their game, both through to the finals tomorrow. And I was thinking about what Larry said in his speech, which was a lot about like what he had given up to be in that position, to be in the fortunate position he is. Now I don't know much about Larry. I don't know if he works or anything like that, but I do know a lot about what it takes to be at the top of something. I'm not a very good Age of Empires 2 player, and nor do I ever profess to be, nor do I ever believe that I will be. Nor do I actually want to be, but there are other things that I look to succeed at in life, and one of my biggest hobbies is like music and acting, and I know how much work I have to put into that just to be considered to be in contention for auditions at local theatre. Hours and hours of work just for that, and that that's nothing by comparison. So these players, it's not a game to them anymore. I guess at some point they have to practice micro scenarios over and over again and such like that, hours and hours to be the best at it, and keep playing it, keep in top shape, probably making many sacrifices in their life along the way. These are young men in their 20s and enjoying life, but quite possibly, who knows, what they've given up along the way to be at the very top of their game. Tomorrow's a really special moment. They really deserve their time in front of 3,000 fans. Nothing like this game's seen before. But let's not forget, it wasn't always like this, and the likes of Viper and Day Out and stuff, they were giving all the time to the game before these big prize pools and big events were even around. So yeah, we have quite an amazing scene. Community's really great from what I've seen this weekend, and the players are really dedicated and such good professionals as well. Friends with each other and supporting each other and so on. And it was really a pleasure to watch. So yeah, my companion StubbyTheAngryBeaver was with me, and he's not anymore. He's gone home to Lincoln, so I'm on my own, heading back towards central London where I'm staying. And I'll be going to the final tomorrow on my own at the Royal Albert Hall. I have seats in the seated arena, so I need to get into the queue quite early actually to be able to get seats in the front, which I want, and then I have a train back to Lincoln where I live tomorrow night, so that would be fun. Anyway, I'm just really pleased to be here and to, you know, whilst Age of Empires is having its its heyday at the moment, it's having some really great tournaments and prize money and all these events and stuff. Whilst it's still here, whilst it's still going, which, you know, it probably won't be forever. But I'm just pleased to be part of it whilst it is. So, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Hello on this sunny day in London, ready for the final today. I'm going to go drop my bag in King's Cross first, so that I don't have to have it searched and potentially lose my place in the queue when trying to get in early. Then I'm going to go to Whistletop Store in London, because usually I'm with people who complain about the amount that I walk and insist on walking everywhere. So I'm going to go drop my bag, and then first stop will be coffee, and then the sights. So let's see how I get on. About halfway through my tour of London. I don't live in London, in the UK, I live in Lincoln, but it really is a beautiful city. I've been to quite a few capital cities and I really like London. I come back here a lot, to be honest. I'm here in one of the parks, Green Park, next to Buckingham Palace. It's a beautiful day as well, so really nice just to walk. There's a bit of chat in the Discord about arrival times and stuff. Well, there is an Age of Empires 4 match at 3 o'clock, and the 2 match starts at 5, so it's not what I thought. So anyway, the venue opens at 2, and I have unallocated seating, so in the arena, so if I want to get decent seats in the front, I think I'm going to get there for 12:30, 1:15. Which is in about an hour. So I've got a few more things to see, and then I'll be straight over there to get in the queue. And I'll see you then.
ago, and the times have changed. But he once more emerges victorious, ready in the grand final to take his throne back.
My friends, please welcome to the stage the reigning Red Bull Wololo champion. It is Hera! Opponents, a two-time Red Bull Wololo champion. Welcome to the stage, Leary!
Just completed the university potentially. He's going for a Hulk now on the water, so we'll see how long it takes for Leary to identify that. Leary is pushing in. Leary is not afraid. So many players I think would back up considering it's Hera, but Leary knows him so well and he believes in himself. He's in here with the skirmishers.
Crazy micro, crazy micro. Who's gonna win the fight? Ballistic's about to come in for these skirmishers. That camel, Hera needs to focus it down. He focuses down the camel, which means the skirmishers will have to back away. That is perfect defense, are about as good as it can get from Hera, but it's not over yet, Dave. I don't think those knights are enough.
Yeah, the knights only
Vills.
No,
don't even attack
they
the
go
Vills.
after the army first. If they attack the Vills, they lose their entire army. They might kill 6 Vills, but then they lose the game, and they both recognize that. You cannot let your opponent get a huge advantage in terms of army mass. Fantastic play from both of them. First game of this best of 9.
Hera won't even accept the inefficiencies of running to another.
And Leary is attacking the oysters again, and Hera's gonna have to run away, but he doesn't notice.
Hera's gonna run out of steam here, Dave. He has to micro at the top of the hill. He has no choice. But now he's taking more losses. His eco is so efficient. Leary takes game number 1.
Incredible game from both. It was a fairly short game, but it
magic. Have you tried to say Lolo? Have you tried to say it really loud and see what happens?
Can I try right now?
Yeah, try it.
Vololo.
Yeah, he's got the magic. He's got the magic in and out of the server.
This is the same situation though as before. Just like that wood line in game 1, he has to hold that gold. He has to hold that gold. And Leary will continue to make crossbowmen here. Ballistics on the way. And Hera has held. And he's got a pretty...
There's an army from Leary in the back of Hera's base.
Oh!
There is an army from Leary in the back of Hera's base. Hera's standing on top of his university. The timings are all out of whack here for our former champion.
Let's see how Leary micros with the other army as well, because with Ballistics on the way, Hera could have big problems here. Leary's microing so well with that army, Dave. He's microing so patiently with that army. That's so good.
Ballistics is coming in.
He's going to lose it.
For Leary, but remember, Hera does have wheelbarrow as well, so the res collected is still competitive. But these villagers are stuck in this corner, Tristan. Can Hera take this fight?
I don't think he can, but he might have to. He truly might have to. He's tried to delay it as long as possible, but he can't get his units here. This is so difficult, Dave.
Does Leary know they're in the corner?
Well, it doesn't matter. There's Vills here. There's Vills everywhere back here. It's an absolute slaughter.
Big shots!
Can't take the fight against these mangonels. Leary pushing. He's running at Hera with the siege. He does not care. And surely Hera's going to have to tap out here soon.
Huge army advantage here for Leary. The villagers are right there. Hera can't defend with one cap.
Farmers are going to be delayed. And Leary's still got a beautiful farming eco back at home. But we don't look there, Dave, because when Leary is playing like this, you never look back at his economy. You're always in the opponent's economy.
This is unbelievable from Leary. This is a level we have not yet seen from Leary, even including that semifinal yesterday.
Agreed.
This is looking like another victory for him if he can continue this pace. Hera is desperately trying to defend. He has one more villager than Leary. Eco Katie is still 0-0.
No, you just kill military. Kill military, you are destined to kill all the villagers. That is the way Leary sees the game. He does not care about the villager kills. It is simply the military. When this range goes down, Hera's got a big problem at kill all your army. But the Conquistadors, something we need to pay attention to now. I think Hera caught a glimpse of them running off to the side there. Still no villager losses for Hera.
You know what you can do if you want to get really cheeky, although I don't think Leary would think of this.
Look at this micro, dude. Being down 3
Oh,
games.
he's got 2 control groups trying to micro down both Mangonels at the same time. That's very risky for Hera, though.
but the thing is, if the Conquistadors get into your base as you're trying to be cheeky here, you get completely destroyed. So you've got to be careful. You've got to be very careful.
Hera doesn't notice.
He doesn't notice. The Conquistadors are there. He's not microing on the front anymore. Will he be able to keep this group alive as he runs away?
Hera splits in towards 3 Mangonels, and he's going to snipe one down. Leary's trying to get the shots off. Hera splits around that as well.
Crazy, crazy. Don't try this at home, folks. This is not fair. This is not what Age of Empires 2 is designed around. Hera's micro, unbelievable. He's still taking losses, but he was supposed to lose those crossbowmen on the front. They should not exist anymore. Hera has been able to turn this into his type of game. Booming, adapting, waiting for the late games. He has defended from the early attacks. Honestly, the fight in Feudal Age might have been the most important one, just so he could breathe here a little bit and get to this stage. And here we go. It's all building up towards the fight. Can Hera tie it up?
I don't see really any halberdier in this fight for Leary. The Camels are going to rip through the Manaspa. It's a wave of blue here as Hera goes under Leary's TC. It feels like he has to take this fight, but look at the population. Still 200 for Hera. Pop capped 148 for Leary. GG flies in.
3-3. You wanted the perfect final. This is it. And who's got the momentum now? It's Hera. And now...
Well, I've just left the venue, but it's 10 o'clock, but suddenly the event's not over. I've delayed my train as long as I could to the last one, but I've got to go to the station now. The annoying thing is that the stupid AOE4 game, which I cared not one whit for, and as far as I could tell, I didn't meet a single person who did. Cost me watching the finale to it. So I'm leaving it, obviously by the time the video gets seen, the result will be known, but I'm leaving it 4-3 to Hera. Larry Slim with a good chance. But I'm not going to get to see the conclusion of it because of stupid AOE4. It's really annoying. I've been here all weekend, you know. Both the semi-finals and the finals, I've paid a lot of money and I'm not going to be able to see the finale, so I'm really upset about it. Sadly, yeah, I won't see the conclusion of it. So I'll go and watch the rest of it on my phone now, I guess, whilst I make my way back to the station. Well, now that I know the result, I'm less bothered about having missed the end of it, and I guess I can reflect more, honestly, on the overall weekend experience. I mean, Hera coming out winner wasn't really a surprise, but I guess he just showed again why he is the champion, why he's so dominant at the minute, because even being 3-0 down, he showed the resilience. He had to come back, and yeah, honestly, really well played to him, because in front of all those people, 3,500 people, biggest event ever, 3-0 down, he could have easily just caved in. There were some games as well. I think Leary came really close though in the final, so it won't be long for him. The event though, what a crazy thing to have at that, you know, that Red Bull put on at that venue. The production quality, just the whole weekend was just unbelievable. I don't know how they can top that, really. I'm not too sure they can. It was the perfect choice. So I am really pleased that I took part in it, and I'm heading to my train to go back to Lincoln now. It's 11 o'clock at night, so yeah, and back to work tomorrow. And then just also a huge well done to all the players and casters as well. They really made the event. The players were around to meet people, say hello and everything, and broadcasters were really good. I know that Mem didn't get to do the final, but it was Dave and T90, but he was there, he was involved in it, and you know, I met Mem on the second day, so had some photos with him as well. I just think everyone really showed up, the fans as well, like to come in those numbers and dress up and things like that. Those was just it was just so much fun. So everyone really did their bit that they needed to do to make the event such a huge success. You know, not just Red Bull and all the sponsors and everything. So yeah, well done to everybody, absolutely everybody involved in it.